Welcome back to another episode of The Bachelor Chef. I'm Chris. Today we're going to be making a nice pepper-crusted filet mignon with some nice roasted garlic, twice-baked potatoes, with a little asparagus with a warm bacon balsamic vinaigrette. It's going to be delicious. So today we're going to be using filet mignon, which is a definite nice cut of meat. It comes from the beef tenderloin. This looks like a middle cut. It's going to be very nice. We're going to have our bacon for our bacon balsamic dressing that we're going to be using. And we have some nice asparagus. Now when it comes to your prep, please remember to only work as fast as you feel comfortable. Here we have our potatoes. First we need to clean them by washing them under cold water thoroughly. We want to arrange them with a little space in between each other. Now we're going to put them in the oven. Here is we're going to roast the garlic for our roasted garlic twice baked potato. First what we're going to do with our peeled garlic is we're going to take some aluminum foil and make a little cup out of it so we don't have to use as much oil. Okay, now that we have our little garlic package ready to roast, turn it. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and cut up our green onion. We're just going to want to take about 2 to 3 inches off of the tops of each of them. Now we're going to move on to the asparagus. What you want to do here is you want to take the asparagus at the tip and at the bottom and just break. This part is going to be trash because it's very fibrous. So what we're going to need for the asparagus is you're going to need a pot of boiling water. Now we're going to want to cook this asparagus for just about 2 minutes and put it into our bowl. Ice water. Smell a little garlic in the air. I think it's about time to check the oven. Alright, as you can see, the oil is bubbling that you put in with the garlic. Alright, so now we're going to check our baked potatoes by putting a knife through it. Should have no resistance. So now we're going to move the potatoes over to the cutting board so we can start making the twice baked. We're going to scoop out the insides. And we're going to take our butter, put that in. Take our roasted garlic, throw all that in. Take our sour cream. Okay, so now we're just going to add these scallions, a little salt. Freshly cracked pepper. Alright, just mash it up. I have a little freshly grated cheese here. You can add that as well. Alright, now we're going to take our mixture and put it back into our potato shells that we have. Just going to get a nice amount in there. Alright, so now we're just going to take our potatoes and put them all on the pan, move them into the oven. We're going to want to add a lot of cracked pepper here. And take it easy on me. Good crushed pepper it is, spicy. Alright, so now we're going to take our meat, we're going to take it over to our preheated pan and sear it off. Put the oil in, and when it swirls around, you know it's ready to go. And now we're going to take our meat and put it in the saute pan very carefully. Just a reminder, I'm cooking this on the hottest setting available. You want to get a nice sear on the one side before we flip it and put it into the oven. Alright, so we're about ready to flip. As you can see, there's a nice dark brown crust forming. Alright, put those right on top. Okay, now for the asparagus, we're going to want to take a saute pan and heat it over medium to medium-high heat. Okay, so now we're going to add our bacon. Alright, our bacon's been cooking now. Over medium-high heat for about 5 minutes. Now we have the bacon, we're going to add the shallot. get that mixed up. Get that going. Cook that for about 1 to 2 minutes, depending on how high your heat is. Then you're going to want to add your asparagus after the 2 minutes. Just get that all nice and mixed up. Give that about 1 minute or 2 just to heat up before we add the balsamic vinegar. Alright, now we're going to add the balsamic. Alright, the asparagus is about done. We're going to take out our steak and our potatoes and then serve our meal. Alright, so let's go ahead and plate up our meal. We'll put our filet down. Take one of our nice twice baked potatoes. And last, we'll take our asparagus, put some on the plate. Put some of that bacon around it. A little drizzle of that sauce that's inside. Alright, now the meal is plated. It's time for me to eat. I'll see you next time here at the Bachelor Chef.